Inside Nzika Secondary School, there is Common Grounds Cafe, which is the social enterprise initiative of Nkululeko. Through this social enterprise initiative, Nkululeko aims to cultivate entrepreneurs to grow their business in the local economy.
So Commons Ground Cafe has come a long way. It's a cafe that is connected with the organization. It's a project under NOREC. It's a project that has supported a lot of parents, the community, the learners as well. It teaches the learners about leadership skills and entrepreneurial skills as well. It started in a lot of forms. It started internally, where only the staff of Inkululeko was working there, and we tried with two different people. First, it was Zuksani, then I came in, and then after COVID, we went out and looked for unemployed parents of the learners that are part of the organization. It was a few months with them that we took off in the Commons Ground Cafe, whereby they were running the cafe, making food and selling food, and that project did not work out. So we then came up with a plan about how about we take the small business owners in the location that sells fries or maybe fat cook, and we bring them in. So we co-opted them. They were trained. We co-opted them. They took over the space, and it has been a really good time with them. They started last year. I think mid last year they started, and they are still running the cafe. The cafe has grown a lot over the years. A lot of changes has been made to the cafe, and a lot of people are coming in and out. A lot of people are aware of the cafe as well, that it is at Insega. In 2018, we went to an extent whereby we involved the community. We took out pamphlets, made the community aware that they can buy their meals, they can send in their orders for food at the cafe, and their food will be delivered. And we had a lot of customers that were coming in and out buying from the cafe, and it went well, and it is still going well. The entrepreneurs are selling for the learners, the teachers, the community outside. Deliveries are being made even to our second branch near Luza. We are sending deliveries for food each and every day, 3 times a week to Nyaluza for the kids to get a meal.
Currently, there are three entrepreneurs that share the cafe to provide their services for the school and surrounding community.
My business is to sell fat cooks, fries, and quarters. Okay, before I started selling the food, I started with the laundry business. Then when I see the laundry business doesn't go well, and then just need maybe that support, then I started to sell the food. Then it's where then now I'm running the laundry business, and then the 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 takeaway food. Yes, see, so it's a takeaway food. So I've started when I see my laundry doesn't go well, so it needs the support so that this thing must go. So then I started to sell the food.
Okay.
It was to sell the food. The laundry started in 2013, and then mm, by 2020 after COVID, then I started because this thing happened after COVID when I saw that my business because of the COVID, the laundry business wasn't go well because you see most the COVID everything was stopped, you see. In the end, I've started thinking about by 2021, I've started to think about to sell the food, like to open the e-fries, to sell chips. Then it's where I've started in 2021. I've started selling the food.
Firstly, I come from the background of a business. So when my father used to own a shop, then he died 40 years ago. There was no shop, there was just a building of the shop. So I decided, okay, let me try to do small things because of finances. I started to buy legal things and sell them. Then there was uh, there were customers who were interested. So that's how I started. I did what vest, the vest where you wear underneath your t-shirt or the male's one. Because what happened in that, I wanted a vest through Facebook. Then when I wanted that vest, they said they do it in bulk. So because I wanted one and it was kind of a cheaper bargain, I decided to buy that 10 so that I can sell it. Then I did that. Came COVID, that I had to stop it. Then while I was doing that, I tried happy socks for, then even that one. Through COVID, it had to die because I couldn't have the factories were closing down. So I stopped. Then I decided to do vegetables. Then vegetables were doing fine. Now things came to normal. So I I just when things went to normal, um, everyone could go to town and stuff. So they were not so much interest. Then I decided to okay, let me do a kitchen, what I call pole kitchen. It happens in my place. So I did it in my home. Then until I decided to move to the bigger space, but now through finances, I can't operate it as I wish, but I'm still operating it. Yeah, that's how I started everything.
My name is Christina, um, and I live in Grahamstown. I've got 3 children. Uh, I own a takeaway. Yeah, I love cooking. That's my favorite thing.
Okay. That motivates me is that we are in extension 7 and then we're far from town. Ne? And then most of the time people they want things that is ready to that is cooked. So I've started to think so. Then I saw in Josa location, they do the same business, but here in the extension 7, no one was selling the kind of food. It's where I've just thinking that let me do it. I was the first one to do it here in extension 7. Then after that, all people they are following to sell the food. I started at home to sell food.
Okay.
Yeah, it's where I started.
Motivates me. It's just selling these, especially the kids, because with the kids you get different kinds of. They are coming from different backgrounds. Like they are ones I know now. When they came to the cafe by any time, they are hungry. So you have to give them something.
Right.
But they will not ask. Some there are few who can ask, but some like through working with Ingulep, because they know that I work with Ingulep. Some kids from Ingulep, there are few who just come here, and I knew now when they come here, especially after during this time where there is no one around, where every kid is looking to go back home, but him, he will want to stay here behind. Then if there is something here which will be left behind, I just give to them. So it's
Alright.
just having that relationship with kids. Oh, I sell maguinya, fries, uh, uh, fish and chips, wings. Then and then there is this what they call afal. They call we call it umgabulotila in Xhosa, I don't know,
Okay.
but it's a kind of intestine of a sheep, a kind of like.
Okay.
Do that. I always change my menu. When I'm at home, before I come in this container. I'll plan like I'm getting in here from Monday to Friday. So I will plan. Then when I'm sitting down, I will take a pen and a paper. Then I'll write down on Monday they must eat this and this. On Tuesday the menu must be like this. On Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so that they won't eat today. Monday they eat the same food. Tuesday same food. I don't do that. That's why they want to get. They're interested in the food because they know there are some changes in the diet. Yeah.
My primary customers are students, because there are many teachers. Then teachers come. Then there are projects that are happening around. So there are people from that projects who are here, who are based, who are working based here, and who are based here at school for their work. So I can say they are my customers as well because they do buy. Slightly the same, slightly different. Like here in the cafe, usually, okay, here in the cafe, I sell maguinya, fries, uh, paloni. Uh, in that one, in that sense, the only, for example, as I was saying, currently they are writing exams.
Mm-hmm.
So you you don't get any profit by coming here during when they write exams, because many of them they come during that time they want to write and then they go home.
I
But but you have to, you know, it's a part of the business.
Yeah, about under pressure. You know about the children, they come in bulk, like especially on break times. Sometimes I feel like, hey, if I'm having someone to help me because when they are full here, this one is calling this one is calling this one is calling this at the same time. Then I feel like, hey, as if I was supposed to have someone who was helping me to do the orders. But anyway, I can manage because before they come out from school to come here to buy, I always prepare for them since I know they will come in bulk, they will be full like this in the container. You know about children. They want it to be fast because maybe the break is short. They've got only, sometimes the first break, maybe they got only 10 minutes. So I have to make sure in that 10 minutes time, I got to save them all. If you don't save them all, then they'll complain, oh, I'm hungry, I want some food, I want this, I want this, you see. Then it will be poor management now. So I feel like if I can have someone to help me on that time, but I always try.
First challenge, because at home it was a local, so I had to move, or I have to focus this side, because here there's lot of customers that I what I do at home. So my focus went this side. Then now the second challenge, I'm staying a little bit far from the cafe. So the transportation of my stock, that's another challenge where I have, it's a very big challenge there. Because remember now we are facing where, for example, load shedding. Then through load shedding, there is a cable theft that is happening in our township. Sadly, I was affected with cable theft. remember I told now I was not having any electricity at all for the last 3 months. So it was a struggle whereby everybody I have, I should, I used, when I was using gas, which which before they installed the cable, I was using electricity and the gas. Now things like fries, things like where can I buy in bulk, like fish, as I because fish, they love fish, people love fish, but I couldn't buy fish now because I didn't have any refrigerator to keep it.
There was no much. Yeah. Firstly, it was equipment, because but when I come here, then at least things will change because I managed to buy a deep fryer, the big one, because of what I moved to come here because here there are some equipment that is inside here. So to me, it was equipment by the time I was at home. But when I move here, at least I've managed to buy myself other equipment so that when I at home, so things to be easier. Yeah, there was, but it was a challenge, you see, because I was using a gas and things from home, things that we are using at home. You see, we use import instead of deep fryer because now I've managed to buy the deep fryer. So that I'm not using the pot anymore now. I'm using the deep fryer to fry the chips.
Oh,
It's what I'm trying to say.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then mm, before I started, then I was using I was in the laundry business, ne? Because I want the laundry business, ne, to be supported. And then I just started in selling the food. But now I'm also doing a laundry and then the selling the food. I didn't move away from a laundry because now everything are equal now. Things are what I'm trying to say. Things are, are fine from the laundry now, because what I see, I love to cook, so I can't run away because of I love to do laundry. I've also loved to do the cooking. That is why they are going together now.
Well, I sometimes with my child, if she's not there, I will do it myself. She will come and help me. She is interested in the business. Of course, yes. I taught her to how to cook. She can cook anything. She can even make chips. She can make the fish. She can even prepare some fat cooks, and she can serve. And she always help me to clean when I'm in here. The most important thing that I like her to be in here is to clean the container, because children, when they see the container is dirty, they just stand at the door there and no, no, no. They won't talk, but as time goes on, you can hear the rumors. They say, "Yo, the container was dirty today. Hi, I can't eat." You know about children, most they.
We have to leave it clean.
I, I have not yet succeeded, but I'm coping with knowing that, okay, well, it's my week here, I have to close that site and then focus here. My focus must be here. Then in another weeks, I focus doing that site. Only recently where I try to have, for example, today I was there at my place. The sister at the back was here. So when it's not busy during this time of where they are writing exams, because you can control, at least now they are writing exams, so there is no, well, they not flocking at the place. They come one by one. It's like the business is normally down this side. So I'm trying to focus that side so that even when they are closing the school, I operate fully that side. Yeah, with load shedding, now things I will do it differently rather than last time I was because last in the last 2 months I didn't have electricity at all at home. So I had electricity here at the cafe for, and it was a big challenge. Well, during load shedding, I had to transport a gas stove, a 3 cylinder gas stove with big pots so that I can keep on working during that time. And when you try, as I said, transportation was a challenge. When you try to transport those things, you are getting, you lose no, because during the normality of the school breaks at 10, the first break. Then the kids come here, you let the kids go to eat where there is a there is a food that they are getting here at school. So you let them go there, then by quarter past they are coming here. So when you had a load shedding by 9, it meant that the electricity will be back at 11. Because you don't have electricity by 9 to 11, now the challenge it will be you can't make the time that quarter past. So I transport the gas and prepare here. But with the gas, the challenge with the gas and the deep fryer, when you do it in the pot, they take longer than when you do it in the deep fryer. In the deep fryer, so the electricity do it fast. So that's a challenge that I encounter is that I take longer. Water problem, yes, we here at school they have tanks, so even recently Ngulego just install another tank for the cafe. So we had not yet much struggle with the water challenges. I think I will say it's still early stages to say that it has grown because, as I say, it. I think I will say it has grown when I hire someone, at least to operate the two of them. I will say it's grown. Currently, it's not yet, but it's growing. It's a step in the right direction. I would say.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, the performance is very well. I'm getting profit. Yes, I will calculate my profit maximum of 1 week. When I order this, I only order maybe once a week. Like it's let's say it's Monday today, né? I order the stuff that will end up on Friday, like lots of potatoes. If it's potatoes, I order a bag of potatoes, my meat, everything that I'm selling in the store. Then I fill my fridges, then it's full on top. Then I will calculate that stuff. Then after that, I will see at the end of the week if I've got a profit. But if some of the stuff get finished before end of the week, then I order again and also calculate if I'm getting the profit. But for the time being, as I can see when I work that profit per week, I'm getting something. Yeah, I'm getting profit.
Currently, I don't see it's profitable my business because it's affected. Like as I said, at home it many a times it's closed because I was focusing here. But lucky enough now, the electricity is being installed back by Eskom. So maybe when I have electricity, when I can stock things in bulk, I can know that okay, I make profit. And remember, with load shedding, we lose stock, perishable stock. We can lose like baloney, things like that. You can have to throw it away sometimes.
Yeah, to me to sell from here, yo, I was so comfortable because I know the the customer. They are there all the time, like in the location where you don't know whether they are going to come or not. Sometimes because here they always come all the time. There in the location, then here at home. So sometimes you cook and then you put there, no one came. Then the next day, it depends on whether it's the end of the month, because they are coming at the end of the month most of the time. And then the paid, the paid dates, maybe on the 15th, on the 20th, on the end of the month. That's all. During other days, then there's no money. Here all the time. Then I was, yeah, to me, it was a brilliant idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a WhatsApp where they can order. They order on WhatsApp when they put some messages. Can you do us this and this? We'll be coming in 10 minutes or in 20 minutes time. Then I'll quickly do the orders. Then in that 20 minutes or 10 minutes time, they will come and collect the order, and I'll make sure the food is hot according to the time they told me they're coming. If they say 10 minutes, then I'll make sure before that 10 minutes. If they say 30 minutes, then I will say maybe before that 30 minutes, I'll do the order. It's only that they order, then they will come and collect. But I can say there and there, but I don't have lots of deliveries. There and there, if they order lots of food, lots of stuff, like let's say the food for more than 200 rands or 300 rands, then I can deliver. But if they order only one item, then I say I can't deliver for one item. It should be more than one or more than two. I will see how.
Yeah, we use WhatsApp. We use WhatsApp. They just call us about what they need, and then we tell them, and then we just deliver to them.
Yeah, long back I was having a training of bookkeeping. Yes, of course. Yeah, we got a training as well. It helped me in my business because, especially that one of bookkeeping. Yeah, because as for my business in the auction, maybe I was not taking it seriously that I must keep the books, you see. But when I come here at the cafe, when we were doing the trainings on top there, I saw that it was right to do the bookkeeping, like to like to put those invoices together, like to see if my business is giving me profit or I'm getting loss. Yeah, it's helping me.
I do have a book, but I'm not consistent with it. I can keep the receipt, but some can throw it away. So there are things like that where
The future, I can see the business is gonna grow because as time goes on, I'm thinking of adding some stuff, different stuff, especially here at school, at the cafe here. The children don't like the same type of food every day. If you cook fat cooks today or the other day, for the third day, they say, oh, we are tired of fat cooks. So I have to expand or to make sure I add in my menu, I add lots of things like for a change, like if make samosas and stuff. If today is samosas, then tomorrow is guineas, and the other day maybe is rostilis and what what I mean is I don't want to make same type of food. I want to add something in my menu so that it will be more